Hello everyone, welcome to Psychic TV Australia. My name's Rhonda, I'm a psychic medium. I'm very happy to be here tonight for Friends for Life Friday. In the studio tonight we have Patricia in booth 1, we have Susan in booth 2 and we have Josie in booth 3. Here's how to connect with us. Please send your picture messages to 0437 646 958 and include your name, date of birth and the message. And for your text message, again, send your name and date of birth to 19990909. Or skip the queue and speak to us straight away. It's 1900 909 999 or 1800 757 035, and that's option 9. Okay, so let's speak to our psychics in the studio tonight and see how they can help us. Booth 1, we have Patricia. Hi, Patricia.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm wired up.
Great.
I'm ready
let us know how you can help our
fuse.
viewers. Let us know how you can help our viewers tonight, Patricia.
All right, I'm a psychic medium tarot card reader. I do work off your energy, so if you're stuck or you're uncertain which direction you're going, whether it be career, relationships, whether you're moving house, anything like that, I can assist you with that. So please give us a call and I can help you with what you're needing direction in. So that's how I work.
Absolutely, that's great, thank you. And in booth 2 tonight we have Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hi, darling. How are you?
Good, thank you. Please let us know how you can help our lovely viewers tonight.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm a psychic. I'm a medium. My strength is in being a channel. So I do my channeled name readings, and through them I can connect you with past, present and future, anything that's coming up. I'm also a pet psychic, and I do past life readings and dream interpretations. I also do one-on-one mentoring as well, so I'm looking forward to connecting with you all.
Fantastic, thank you, Susan. And in booth 3 tonight we have Josie. Hi, Josie. I'm very excited. It's the first night I've got to work with Josie, so.
Yeah, that
Josie,
is so exciting, Rhonda. How are you?
Hello, good, thanks. Let us know how you can help our viewers tonight, Josie.
Yeah, sure. So I'm an international intuitive psychic, and I'm also a teacher. I am a clairvoyant, a clairaudient, and a clairsentient. And what that means is that I can feel, I can see, and I can hear messages. So looking forward to connect with you guys tonight in regard to that. And also I'm a colour therapist, and I'm an advanced numerologist. So when it comes to colours, I've got these beautiful cards that I'm looking forward to use tonight. And it'll be interesting to see what is your personal number for 2018. So we can actually have a look at that as well.
Beautiful. I think I want a reading with you myself. Yeah, fantastic. And at home tonight we have Crystal for option 4, so those same numbers. Crystal's a psychic clairvoyant, tarot, galactic and angelic channeler and healer. So that's option 4 tonight for Crystal. And myself, my name's Rhonda. My Facebook group is Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. I'm a psychic medium. I do affirmation rocks as well. With the readings, the mediumship is, of course, connecting with the other side. The psychic part, I can answer any general questions or any specific questions. I won't tell you what to do, but I'll certainly help you, guide you, and basically get you to trust your intuition to help solve your own problem. All right, so first off, viewers, we have a picture message tonight. So we've got Sarah, born on the 4th of March 92. Sarah would like a love reading with me. Wonderful, thank you, Sarah. Wow, Sarah, you've got a beautiful sort of teaching, intuitive energy about yourself. It's kind of, I feel a bit tongue-tied with you, like you're a bit, you're full of energy, you're really on the go, you just want to, you'll catch up with friends and you want to talk quickly, and you're certainly a doer, you're not a procrastinator at all. And that's beautiful energy about yourself, but sometimes it can mean that you can overthink situations. What you tend to do is just sort of, in terms of relationship, maybe go full on into it, but then overthink it kind of thing, and sort of almost talk yourself out of situations. I feel like with you need to be a bit more grounded, so perhaps go for a walk. I can see you walking on the beach, or taking your shoes off, at least walking in the sand, walking on the grass. It feels like you need to be a bit more grounded, and that's going to help you just sort of relax and enjoy the moment. I feel like sometimes your headspace, Sarah, is more towards looking at the future rather than enjoying the present, and I feel like that's been a bit of a negative in relationships with you. So I can I can see you already being in a relationship. It feels like it's sort of been, you've had a few questions about it, but it feels like quite a stable kind of relationship where it's been more, certainly a long sort of friendship to start that relationship, but it's got quite a nice energy, but and it feels like your energy with each other is quite good, but you do need to sort of calm yourself a bit and just enjoy the moment. I don't see that you're doing anything wrong or you're attracting the wrong type of person or anything like that. It just feels like you've got someone in your energy that's a good fit with you. And it feels like you have no lack of interest in you, Sarah. So you're not only an attractive person, but you're a beautiful person on the inside as well. So that's a positive. The main thing I'm picking for you is just sort of slow down, calm down, just let love happen and just enjoy the moment. So just, take a breath before you speak kind of thing and just maybe let the other person speak first. It feels like that sort of needs to happen. But all the best, Sarah. I hope that makes sense to you. Thank you. Okay, we have Patricia available in booth 1. So Patricia's a fantastic reader. She'll be certainly very busy later on in the night, so please take this opportunity to connect with Patricia. And we also have Crystal available, our at-home psychic, on option 4. So we have a text message next. Christine on the 6th of November 61. Hi PTV team, can you see any improvements for me as I'm going through a hard time? Thank you. Christine, first word I picked up with you is divorce, but I don't mean divorce in a traditional sense. I mean a divorce in a separation of a circumstance with you. So it feels quite difficult, and it feels like it's been a financial strain with you, and it feels like other relationships, not necessarily a partner relationship, but other relationships like family and that sort of thing have been tested as a result of this. It actually, I'm getting 4 to 5. It's going to be a bit sort of slow and sluggish and kind of that sort of energy for the next 4 to 5 months. It just feels like things are just resolving, and it feels like you're going to take a bit of a separation, sort of a break away from it, just to clear your own headspace. Because at the moment, it feels like, Christine, you're quite a loyal type person, quite a quiet-natured person. Sort of deep down, you'd be happy to just sit and read, do your own thing. But it feels like at the moment there's just lots of talk and lots of chatter and lots of everything's difficult, and it looks like everyone's energy is sort of on edge at the moment. So it feels like that's going to sort of die down in a few months, and then I can see you taking a bit of a break. I can actually see water, so whether you enjoy fishing or you want to go on a cruise or that sort of thing, but there's sort of some sort of a break with you going on water. And that feels like it'll be quite good for you just to get away from the voices. It just feels like you need to do that because it feels like you're a bit sort of traumatised, like your energy's a bit, your ego's taken a battering, your energy's a bit low. You're sort of listening to people and you're kind of doubting yourself, but it doesn't actually feel like you're doing anything silly yourself. It feels like you're coping with a tough situation as best as you can. And there's certainly a lot of change, and change is a good thing, but for you, you've had quite a lot of change all at once, and it's sort of been leading up to it. And it's like you've been trying to prepare, but it hasn't happened at the rate learning step as other people, but now everything's sort of coming to a head. So I can see the next few months sort of being a similar type thing. And for you also, I'm picking up you need to sleep. That old saying, you need to sleep on it. It feels like you've got poor sleep hygiene at the moment, just with the stress and that sort of thing. So if you can sort of day to day look after yourself, try to have some time to yourself each day. Try to get a good night's sleep each night, and it feels like that's going to help you over the next few months. And then after that, I can see you taking a trip on water and just sort of clearing that energy. But it feels like this is a good thing. It feels like a bit of a clutter, a detox, as in you're going to work out the people in your life that are worth the effort, and if they're not, that's fine. If they're meant to come back to you, they will come back to you during your life. So look after yourself. I'm also getting vitamin C. You're getting a sore throat. So look after yourself, and it'll be better in a few months. So all the best with that. So we still have Crystal available in option 4. So please call option 4 and connect with Crystal. Thanks for that. So the theme of tonight is Friends for Life Friday. So I just have the producer in my ear. How do I maintain a friend for life? Well, I don't know what the secret is. I probably don't have too many friends, to be honest, but the friends that I do have, I consider to be very important to me. I've certainly, it's quite interesting because looking at the last reading, I've done exactly what that lady's doing. I've cleared people from my life that haven't perhaps wanted me to succeed or wanted the best for me. So I think it's healthy to have people that are important, that are close to you, and just having that loyalty with them. I don't know what the actual secret is. We've had a message from Josie on Facebook in response to that question. She said that her friend for life is her brother because they've been through so much together. And I can resonate, although my friend for life isn't one of my brothers, but it's certainly people who I've been through a lot with. And like any sort of relationship, it changes when you go through grief, you go through happy times, as you know, friendships change, but the friends for life are the ones that have sort of changed with you and allow you to change. I think that's the most important thing, someone that you can evolve with. Okay, so we've got a picture message next, guys. So we've got Katika, born on the 26th of May 1979. Hi, Katika. May I please have a reading from the wonderful Rhonda on love and work? Thank you, Katika. God, you've got beautiful hair. Katika with the good hair. Love and work. I'm picking up more so work with you. I feel like love I feel like I want to jump up and like you've got a lot of energy. Love for you, it feels like you're going to have a beautiful relationship, beautiful family. Just feels like not the right time at the moment. With work, I can see a few changes there, but it feels like you're quite a hard worker. It feels like you're you probably get a bit bogged down with some personalities at work. You get a bit sort of frustrated with stupid people, and you get a bit, it just feels like you're learning. The workplace that you're in at the moment is a little bit challenging with some of the people that you're working with, but you're actually learning quite a lot from that. So the next step will be better for you in terms of people you work with, but you're actually learning a lot of skills in this workplace you probably don't realise. I can actually see another 4 sort of it feels like you've got a business plan, you've got some sort of plan in your head of what you want to do. And it feels like you've got to make 4 steps to get there. So it's different workplaces and just people that you're connecting with. And it also feels like you've got the ability to really network. And I can see a tall male who's going to be quite a good mentor with you, as in you'll sort of work with him and you'll find that you just sort of he resonates well with you in the way that he does his work. You're quite, Katika, you're the type of person that when you've got fantastic attention to detail. When you do things to the best of your ability, but then you do that little bit extra, like that little bit extra of customer service or that sort of thing. So it feels like you've got it feels like with those 4 moves I've mentioned, halfway through, so after the second move, there's going to be a tall male in your energy that's, and he's really quite tall, and he's got a bit of an unusual sort of profile, almost like a Paul Keating sort of nose profile. It feels like when you meet him, he's going to be a really good mentor with you. And then, so those first 2 steps are going to be a bit slower, but then the next 2 are going to be quicker. So I wish you all the best with that. Love, just don't stress about it. It's going to happen. And, you know, talking about karma and type of person you are, you've got a lot of good things coming to you. So that's fine. And it just feels like at the moment, sort of your career, your work is sort of taking precedence, and then everything. And it feels like by the time you get to that 4th step in terms of your work, you'll be in that relationship I was seeing. So it feels like everything's going quite well for you. It's just, you're probably just a bit impatient at the moment. You just want it to happen now, but you're getting there, and you're learning skills, very important skills at the moment that will serve you well at the end of that process. So all the best with that. Okay, so I've just had James from Facebook asking us how to connect, so I'm just going to give the numbers again. So just to send your picture messages with your name and date of birth to 0437 646 958. And for your text messages, again with your name and date of birth, call 1999 0909. And so to get our attention straight away, send in your voice messages. It's 1900 909 999 or 1800 757 035, and that's for option 9. And we also have Crystal available in option 4. Crystal's a psychic clairvoyant, tarot, galactica and angelic channel and healer. Crystal's lovely. I've worked with her in the studio, so please connect with her on option 4. Okay, and we have Susan available in option 2. So please connect with her now. Hi, Susan. That's okay. We all have voices in our ear. Okay. Oh, and Susan's just on a call now, so... Okay, we're just doing a picture message next. So we have Madison coming on the screen, 21st of the 4th, 93. Hi all, could I please have a general reading and any past loved ones around me? Absolutely, Madison. General reading, I'm getting with you, Madison, straight away. I'm feeling quite tired. I feel like you're a bit anemic or something like that. There's something, feels like like I've got a metallic taste in my mouth. Feels like just, we're not medical doctors or anything, but it feels like just get a blood test because it feels like you're quite tired with your energy. So that's the first thing I pick up with you. Loved ones, you've got, there's a guy in spirit who's, there was something unusual about his hands. It's like he used to, it feels like a father figure, but it feels like it's a neighbour type, whether it was a mate of your dad's that was a neighbour growing up, because he's showing me images, Madison, of you as a child, like you're picking flowers and you're showing him flowers, what your favourite flower is, the bigger flower. So it's that sort of thing. So there's a bit of it's not a bloodline, but it's a bit of a step away from him. Something to do with his ears, sorry, with his hands, but also I'm getting actually this is a lady coming through. I'm getting a ringing ears. I'm getting a lady coming through with you. And it's actually known to him, but it's also, it feels like a relative on your mother's side. So whether you had a bit of an extended family growing up where you had quite a lot of people in the house, it feels like you've got, it feels like you as a child had a lot of older people in the house. So whether your parents cared for older people and it feels like sort of a combination of families that lived, if that makes sense, like there were other kids in the house, whether it was almost like a halfway house where you cared for foster kids or that sort of thing. It feels like there was quite a lot going on. And it feels like one of those kids died at their own hands. It feels like there's a teenage boy around as well. So that's, and with him I'm getting a lot of headaches, picking that up. It's a very nice protecting energy. It feels like if they're looking out for you. That's the main thing I'm picking up. You're looking for something at the moment. I don't know what you've lost. It feels actually that's interesting. My ring just started jumping. It feels like you've lost a ring. You've dropped a. It's like you've dropped it down somewhere. Like there's a gap in the floorboards or something at your home. It feels like you've dropped something down a gap. That's what they're telling me, that you've lost a ring and it's just fallen down somewhere. And if you were to shine, because it's like you've looked but you've missed it, you've got to shine a light. So you've got to shine a light at an angle and you'll see it sort of glistening up at you. The lady coming through actually touches your hair. And that's telling me that there was quite a closeness, like it wasn't your grandmother, but it was like a grandmother type connection. Like she looked at you as a granddaughter kind of thing. And she used to draw with you. So I'm getting a lot of images from your childhood, from your much younger sort of childhood. She used to sit and draw with you and like the way you were able to keep within the lines. So that's what I'm picking up. And there's other people around, but no one's really wanting to come forward and speak. But it's just all I'm getting is giving you a big hug, giving you protection. And it feels like you've actually been through quite a lot. I'm getting 4 to 5 years you've been through quite a lot. And they're sending you hugs and they're sending you support and just telling you just to keep going. You've actually, if you were to look at the next person next to you, you've actually done really well for yourself for someone that's been through that. So that's really positive. And it feels like you're on the right track, but it's just nice to know that you've got people on the other side, and quite a lot of people. They're not all speaking, but quite a lot of people that are there looking out for you and really protecting you and just watching out for you. So that's beautiful energy for you. So thank you for that. Thanks for connecting with us. So we have a voicemail. Yes, playing a voicemail. Susan's available in option 2 as well.
Hello, PTV. It's Chrissy here, 11th of the 2nd, 1961. I was wondering if Rhonda would be able to give me a love reading, if that's possible. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hi, Chrissy. Thank you for connecting with me. A love reading. Again, I feel like I'm moving my hands. What's going on? You're getting sore fingers, Chrissy. You're a bit of a typer or something. I'm feeling like you're getting a bit of sore fingers. But anyway, picking up on your love energy. Feels like someone's in your energy at the moment, Chrissy, but it's kind of like the relationship's been through a lot of changes, and you've actually changed the most between the two of you. You've changed the most. It almost feels... It's kind of mixed messages. I'm always feeling like whether you should go back into that relationship or whether you should sort of stay in that relationship. I'm picking up on two things. It's like in your head you've decided you're just friends kind of thing. So that's what I'm picking up with you. But I actually feel like you're turning a new leaf. Like there's something around the corner, and I'm getting 2 months with that. I don't know whether you've got friends who are trying to set you up or introduce you to people, that sort of thing. It feels like there's a few sort of funny stories about that, and it feels like someone who's been in your past that's tried to do that is going to come back into your energy again and try to do that, and it feels like that won't work. Like what they're proposing and what they're planning on doing is not going to work. But it feels like in a couple of months you're going to meet someone new, but it's going to be kind of in that sort of circle of friends, but not the person that your friend is thinking of. So it really feels like you've got someone in your energy, but that feels more like sort of it's become a bit of more of a friendship type energy. But it feels like someone new in sort of a couple of months. And he's a bit of a practical joke. Like he's kind of a bit of a larrikin. Sort of, I'm picking up on my brother. My brother's just stepped in, and was a bit of a larrikin. So I'm picking up that sort of attitude. Very loyal, very loving, very affectionate, but also that bit of a larrikin. It's almost like when you first met him, it would be he would actually be quite a different person, quite a deeper person than what you first sort of think of him. So I wish you all the best with that, Chrissy. Good luck, and I hope your fingers aren't too sore, because my fingers are now sore. So thanks for connecting with us, Chrissy. Okay, so next to me I have the lovely Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hello, gorgeous.
Great to see you. Thank you. So I'm actually heading off to booth 2. So please connect with me if you'd like any more detailed readings than what I've given you here at the desk. Please connect with me.
Cool bananas.
Okay.
I'm sure they're going to enjoy connecting with you out the back. Thank you, gorgeous. Hello, everyone. So here's how to connect. Send your name, date of birth and message for your pictures, to 0437 646 958.
So, thank you so much, guys. Okay, so guess what? I've got this beautiful lady next to me. I've got Rhonda.
Thank you.
How
Hello.
did you go?
It was great.
It was good?
Yes.
Yeah, the booth is fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's great to do more in-depth readings with the viewers.
I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's definitely good.
Absolutely.
Definitely good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to booth 2,
Yeah, okay.
and I'm going to let you do your
Have
thing.
fun.
All right,
Right,
bye
thank you.
everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay. Please send your pictures to 0437 646 958, and that's with your name and date of birth. And your text messages, again with your name and date of birth, you can send them to 19990909. And you can skip the queue and leave a voice, connect us by voice. It's our favourite. It's 1900 909 999 or 1800 757 035, and it's option 9. We have Crystal who's available on those numbers, and select option 4. So Crystal's a psychic clairvoyant, tarot galactica and angelic channel and healer. And we also have Susan available on booth 1. So please call Susan. Not long to go now in the show, so please take this opportunity to connect with Susan. Okay, we're doing a picture message next. So we've got Kelly coming to screen now. Kelly, the 4th of the 5th, 84. Kelly would like to know if things are going to keep on improving for her, and will she meet the man of her life soon? Kelly, it feels a bit frustrating for you at the moment, like you've kind of done your hard work and it almost feels like you're not being recognised, but it feels that there are people that are aware of what you're doing. So it's slow and steady wins the race for you, Kelly. It feels like it's coming. People are actually taking notice of you. That feels like the work side of things. Also, in terms of sort of friendships and relationships, sort of family, I don't know whether there's been a bit of, Kelly, a bit of sort of conflict with a family member not liking a friend or that sort of thing. There's been a bit of frustration. And it feels like that's sort of just fizzling out. It's kind of the end of that sort of issue. And that's just, that's just something that you've been aware of because you're quite intuitive of yourself, Kelly, but that it feels like that's not going to continue or not going to be sort of a dominant sort of part of your thoughts. It's not, that's fine. In terms of love, it just feels like it's, at the moment, it's sort of not the right energy. It's almost like if you go on dates, you kind of just don't feel it. You sort of might be excited leading up to it, but then you just sort of don't feel it. And it's more about your sort of energy. It feels like it's just not, nothing's going to sort of get to the next level for the next couple of months. It just feels like at the moment it's more about you. So love, I can feel there's definitely someone coming. And it actually feels like sort of, I'm getting like a 6-month time frame, as in it's sort of going to be in a couple of months. Like it feels like someone's coming into your energy in sort of about 6 weeks, but it's more sort of a slow friendship, and it's almost going to be careful what you wish for, Kelly. It's almost like it's sort of like just a friend, and then suddenly it hits you. It's like, wow, I have feelings. So it feels like in 6 months' time you'll be in a relationship with this person. But nothing to worry about. It just feels like at the moment it's just you've just had a lot of sort of clutter and a lot of things going on around with people around you, and it's just not the right time. But it's coming, and just be careful what you wish for. It feels like it can happen very, very quickly. So good luck with that, and I wish you all the best. Okay, so we just have Josie available in booth 2. Please connect with her, take this opportunity. And we also have the lovely Susan available in option 1 as well. So not paying attention, that's okay, it's live TV. But please take this opportunity to connect. Okay, so I've got a picture coming next. All right, we've got Sharon, so the 12th of January 61. Sharon would like a love reading. Is there hope? Sharon, I feel straight away with you, you've put your barriers up. You're a bit sort of closed at the moment. There's been a previous hurt. It feels like in your previous relationship there was certainly a big imbalance of maturity there, in that not almost being able to discuss with them what's happened, because there's just such a lack of maturity, such a lack of understanding on their part, that it just sort of didn't happen. So it doesn't. So that's positive for you, and I don't feel that you did anything particularly wrong. And I feel like you're also, Sharon, a type of person that leaves no stone unturned, and it's not your first choice just to end a relationship and walk away. I'd like to actually resolve things. So I really feel for you, and I can understand why you're thinking about things this way now. It does feel like there's hope in the future. It feels like you've got a bit of healing to do in yourself, though. What's the creative thing you used to do? You've got a bit of a creative energy about you, Sharon. It's almost like you. I can see you as like a school art teacher. Like you've got a table full of sort of things and cutouts, and whether it's like a I'm thinking décolletage, but that's not the word. Like when you sort of do pictures on layers. It's like you do that sort of thing. Feels like you should do something like that again for yourself, just for your own sort of grounding, your own sort of peace of mind. And then it's just a matter of that sort of you sort of being a bit happier, and that will help you sort of drop your guard a bit. Because it feels like at the moment with your energy, you're not in a position just to let love happen. You're sort of almost going back in the past and thinking, could I have done this, could I have done that? But the answer is no. It feels like you've done nothing wrong. There's no blame for you. It's just that you guys sort of had almost like a love-hate relationship anyway, and it's again just the difference in maturity levels is the main thing I'm picking up on, and it feels like that's not going to be an issue for future relationships. I can see 2 future relationships with you, 2 is in serious future relationships with you, but it feels like that's not going to be an issue with the next one, but it's just more about you sort of just doing things that make you happy and just more living in the moment. It's more that sort of thing, as in helping you, dropping your guard and just letting love happen. So I wish you all the best with that. Thank you. Okay, so we've got a text message next, so that's just coming to screen shortly. And thank you, by the way, for the Facebook messages. The Friend for Life Friday, who's your friend for life and why? We've had a message from May who said her partner Carl is her friend for life because of the trust, love and support there. So I can relate completely to that, May. My husband's my friend for life. So thank you for commenting, and I welcome other viewers to comment on that. All right, so the text messages come through. So we've got Sharon, 8th of August 65. Hi, Rhonda. Last 6 months have been a roller coaster. I was just wondering if it's going to ease. At the moment, no, Sharon. It still feels like I'm actually feeling a bit motion sickness, visualising a roller coaster, literally having ups and downs. Well, you've actually had a lot of change in a short period of time. I know you said 16 months, but it feels like even sort of a year before that, all of this was leading up to that. So it feels like, and it feels like sort of things have sort of slowed down a bit, and then there's been lots of change, slowed down a bit, and I'm getting more so the last 8 months. So the last half of that 16-month period was quite traumatic for you. It actually feels like you've lost someone really close. It feels I'm picking up with you, Sharon, like quite a grieving. I lost a close mate a few months ago. He gave me away at my wedding, and I can see him, and I'm feeling like that, like I've really lost someone that I just want to give a hug to, and I just want to talk to and tell someone about my day and about a joke or something silly. So I really feel just a loss with you, like a grieving with you. And that for you feels like there's been one person in particular that's sort of stepped away and it feels like for a period of time. It just feels like there's nothing you can do right now other than not sort of react. Feels like there's also, you're also dealing with anger, you're dealing with people with financial issues, just feeling, it feels like you're dealing with people at the moment with people who are very sort of disempowered, and they're reacting in an angry way or reacting in a way you're seeing, it just feels like you're seeing the worst of people's personalities. And that's more to do with them as well. Like one part of it is you grieving. But I feel like the only thing you have the power over doing now is just making sure you look after yourself, you're eating properly, you're sleeping properly. Certainly in terms of the looking after your energy, of what it feels like, what it feels like now is the only thing you can do is not react to their energy, not react with their negativity in a negative way, as in you just sort of say, you know, however you want to deal with it, but it just feels like you need to just sort of block it. There's some people you need to just sort of block it, and there's other people you just kind of need to say, well, sorry you feel that way, I don't. You know, can we talk about this? Sort of move on, and if they're not ready, then it's going to be a conversation. It feels like you're going to have some difficult conversations as well with people, but it's, at the moment, your energies, you've got to protect your energy, and your energy doesn't mix with them. So I'm probably talking too quick, and it probably doesn't make sense, but it just feels like your situation is very complicated. it feels like the only things you can do right now are look after yourself and not feed negative energy, so not overreact. So that feels like what you can do for now, and it does feel like it's better. And there's been a move recently, and it's like you're questioning that move, but it actually feels like the right move, and it feels like there's going to be another move as well. It's like you've literally... and you've got to be a bit selfish as well. You're quite a giving and quite a caring person, but just remember that you can't help other people when your energy's low. So you've really got to look after that, and you've really got to. With some people, you'll be keeping the barriers up, and other people you'll be a bit more receptive. But mostly, don't react to the negativity. So I hope that helps. And it just feels quite complicated, but as long as you look after yourself, you'll be fine. And it's like any grieving. It's going to be a matter of time till you feel better. So I wish you all the best with that. So we still have Susan available in option 1. Susan will be next on the desk, so please connect with her while you can. And we also have Crystal available in option 4, our at-home psychic. So we have a voicemail coming.
Anna, 23rd of the 12th, 56. This is for Rhonda. If she could give me some insight about love and if there's any messages from Spirit. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Hi Anna, thanks for connecting with me. I'm getting an M sound straight away. When I was writing your date of birth, I nearly wrote May, so I'm feeling like it's a May sounding name with a lady in spirit for you. Feels like it feels like May died in a hospital. She had tubes down her throat. It feels like I've got things down my throat at the moment, like it's like she was incubated in hospital. So that sort of thing. Doesn't feel like she was that old. It feels like she passed in her sort of 70s, late 60s, 70s kind of thing. I'd like to say mother. It's your mum, but it's like a mother type figure, and it feels like she was involved with your care at points in your life, but you've always looked at her as someone that's guided you. I'm just asking May what she's got for me in terms of your love. What she's actually saying is you've got a lot of inner strength and a strength of character like she did, but also like she did, you've had a tendency in relationships to put yourself second, and it's almost like that sort of come back to bite you in a bit, in that you've sort of put your partner first, but then it's kind of like, well, what about me? I need that support as well. I need that. It's like almost that you're sort of. You're quite strong, and it's almost like you haven't needed a partner, but you've wanted one. Of course, everyone wants that love and companionship and that intimacy. So it feels like that for you. So it's like May's telling me there's that sort of connection with her in a way that you've sort of almost learnt to nurture and sort of care for someone else. It's just sort of your nature. You've got a lot of healing energy, Anna. But having said that, in terms of love, there's someone in your energy. It's like there's some feels more like a friendship though, but the friendship sort of love type. So whether this person's come into your life and out of your life, that sort of thing. And he's travelled a lot as well. There's been a lot of travel around him. So it feels like that. It's more about with you. The take-home message, Anna, is to be a bit more selfish in that you've got to speak your mind earlier on. If someone has an idea to do something, you can say, well, actually, I want to do that. And in many sort of non-love ways in your life, you are like that. You are quite assertive, but it's like you sort of, you've got an association with someone that you love is someone that you nurture and someone that you let them put what they want for first. So it feels like just getting a bit more of a balance there. So I wish you all the best, Anna. Thank you for connecting with us. Okay, and next to me I have the lovely Susan. Hello. Hello again. So Susan's obviously next at the desk, and I'm going into booth 1.
Have fun.
Yeah, so please connect with me. Thank you.
See you, beautiful.
Thanks.
Hello guys, so here's how to connect. For a picture message, send your name, date of birth and your message to 0437 646 958. and send your text messages for your text readings, your name, your date of birth and your message to 1999 0909. And to jump the queue,
Okay, please tune in tomorrow. It's the end of the show, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for connecting with all of us. We've loved every minute of it. So God bless you. May there be many blessings come your way. And thank you for everything that you do and bring to the table for us to be here in the night. Okay, so thank you very much and bye. See yous.